EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this New Year's Day matchup. It's the Buccaneers and the Birds. All that and more coming up next.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Throwing to begin, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Hurts working in the pistol. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll try to run for it. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
This returnable with Palmer. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So the Tampa Bay offense sets to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat. So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon, and he is not going to get away. might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. There's Evans. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Eagles have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Right back to Irving. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Irving. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Baker to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Mayfield. Get this complete, right side to Otten. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. Here's Braden Mann now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. This one is caught by Shepard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On play action, Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the ground. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He runs with it. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28. We are through 1. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the hookup to C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Now it is 1st and goal. Hurts again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Hurts will try it again. This one to his big tight end, Uzomah. Third and goal. Again, Hurts. He'll try and he will score. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. A short one there to Otten. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First and 10. Slot man in motion left. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handles. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They send the receiver in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up second down. They'll motion the tight end right. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
So there's a fine line, Mike, between giving your wide receivers every chance they can to get open downfield, but at the same time, you can't stress your protection. I think he does a nice job in this case understanding that balance. He escapes the pocket, turns into a runner, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. The shotgun. Mayfield. That is caught. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Hurts now. The open receiver is Dotson. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. going to motion the tight end over here. They go play action with Mayfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. The handoff, it's Irving. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Mayfield to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A give. This is Irvin. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Sidney Brown, there on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. It's Irvin. First down and more inside the 15. And he is going to be out of bounds. A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second and 7. Now Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They send Evans in motion. And he'll take it on in. Craig Palmer. Touchdown Buccaneers. I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. And in motion is Brown. On first down, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This one is caught by Dotson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. So it is halftime here on New Year's Day, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first and 10, here's Baker. He finds his tight end, Keith. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll run with Irving. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Look at the three tight ends here on first and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Tight end going in motion here. On second down, Baker. There's Evans. He's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
Tight end motioning left. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack. When you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
A second down throw for Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch. Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
Second down throw from Mayfield. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open, the ball's on target. He just flat out dropped it.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Here's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's a pretty good effort there on 3rd and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the 1st down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give to Barkley, running right. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Here comes the Eagles punt team as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. On pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. right back to Irving. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points, but at a bare minimum, milk the clock. Leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
They motion the slot man left. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. It's complete to Evans. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Baker going to give it to Irving. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Mayfield. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll get a couple and mark him down at the 3. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. To throw is Hurts. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. To return is Tucker. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send Evans in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's Irving. Oh! And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. On play action, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. They'll stay on the ground. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 11-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Here comes Otten in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
It's Irving. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Give. This is Irving. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Now Hurts. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down. To throw, Hurts.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done.